Mrs. Hemings.
Yeah?
PC Stringer, Sunhill Police. Is your husband home?
Who is it?
Police.
Mr. Hemings, can I have a word, please?
What's this about?
The possible disappearance of a child, a newborn baby.
Morning, Andrew.
Suggestions for the new roster, sir?
Oh, thank you very much. Any excitement?
Oh, missing baby, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
A single mother came home from St Hugh's last week with a new baby. But they're a bit worried about the mother, and the health visitor hasn't been able to get in for the past 3 occasions. Meanwhile, a neighbour reports she's been seen around for the past few days alone with no sign of the baby.
What's the mother's story?
Well, she's changed it. First she denied she'd had a baby, then said she gave it to the father to look after. Ex-boyfriend. Data's with her while we check you out.
Well, we've got to see what turns up at the father's, but if there's no sign of the baby...
Assume murder and informed CID.
This is just unreal.
So you've no idea where baby Kerry is, then?
How could I? I've never heard of it. I don't even know the mother, this...
Julie Callahan?
Yeah.
So why would she say you had it, then?
I don't know.
Perhaps your wife knows her.
She never mentioned her.
I'll ask her.
Hang about. What's she look like?
Small, slim, mousy hair, about 19.
Yeah, there was a girl like that. Used to hang around the depot about a year ago. I'm on the bus's seat, driver. She used to wait for me, even when I was on earlies. Sit there, chat me up as we're going along, you know.
So what happened then?
I told her where to get off, didn't I? I'm a married man, for Pete's sake. And I got 2 kids of my own, in case you hadn't noticed.
He's a liar then, isn't he? I did give him Kerry.
At first you said you hadn't even had a baby.
I was scared, wasn't I?
Why?
Copper at me door. I didn't know if it was allowed. Just giving her to Neil like that.
When exactly did you give it to him?
A couple of days after I come out.
Of hospital? That was the Sunday?
Yeah.
So you gave it to him on the Tuesday? Where?
Park, Whitrow Park.
What time?
I don't know. After his shift. 2:30.
The fact is, Julie, Neil denies ever having her, which means Kerry's now missing.
So we got to assume the worst. Basically, though, dead or alive, she could be anywhere. So we've only got the 2 leads, Julie and Hemings. But that's tricky too, because neither of them have got a record. There's no body, there's no evidence of any crime yet, so any arrest at this stage would be premature.
Anyhow, Julie could have dumped the baby. If that's the case, there's still a good chance of finding it alive.
Her name's Kerry.
8 days old.
OK, but there's only a slim chance that she's still alive, so speed's essential. Right, June, you get down to St Hugh's, find out everything you can about Julie at the time of the birth.
Sir?
Family, friends, etc. Jim, you check out the social services, health visitors, see if there's any history.
Sir.
Norika.
Well, I've filled in a missing persons form with Julie, sir.
Now, is she still saying she gave the baby to Hemings?
Yes, sir.
What do you think?
Well, it could be.
Right, I'd like you to stay with her, Norika. Build up a rapport.
Right.
Just keep her talking, right? And I'll clear you and Jim with Mr. Monroe.
Sir.
Right, Alistair. I want you and Alan to check her place out, just in case. We can always get bodies to search the local area if necessary.
Yes, sir.
And after that, Alan, get down to the bus depot and see if you can find anybody who can put Julie and Hemings together recently.
Sir.
Right, Tosh.
Go.
I want you to bring Hemings in to help us with our inquiries.
Right, Julie. We'll get these details circulated right away.
Save yourself the bother. Just ask that line, get Neil Hemings.
We will be talking to him again, but I want to ask you some questions, Julie, about Kerry and when you gave it to Neil. Before I do, I must caution you that you do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you say may be given in evidence.
Evidence? What for?
It's okay, Julie, you're not under arrest. And you don't have to stay here if you don't want to. You also have the right to a solicitor if you want one.
You think I'd done something to her, don't you?
Not necessarily. We've just got to keep an open mind.
Look, I would never hurt my baby. I loved her.
Loved?
What?
You said you loved her.
Yeah, and I still do.
Then why'd you give her to Neil? must have been hard, handing Kerry over like that.
Mr. Paul?
Yes?
P.C. Ackland, Sun Hill.
Oh, yes, of course. Come in.
Thank you.
Cup of tea?
Oh, yes, I'd love one.
It was about Julie Callahan you said on the phone.
Yes, is she a friend of yours?
Oh, I know her, yes.
Only, your name was on our hospital notes as somebody to contact if there was an emergency.
She's not had an accident.
No, a baby.
Oh, of course. What flavour?
A little girl, Kerry.
Delightful. Please.
Yeah, the only trouble is, she's gone missing. Kerry, that is. Julie says that she's given her to the father. He denies it.
I suppose he would.
Why's that?
Well, from what you told me, he didn't sound the most reliable of characters. Cheating his wife, dropping Julie as soon as she became pregnant. You know, the usual sordid story.
You know her quite well, then?
Well, yes and no. She was my client for a time. I used to be a social worker. Julie was in care, violent family. We kept in touch. Oh, the tea.
Sit down, Mr. Hemings. So, how many times did you see her altogether?
I don't know. It's more than a year ago.
What was it once? 5? 10? 15?
What difference does it make? She never gave me the kid.
But you did know she was pregnant.
You're well out of order, mate, you know? I told you, I hardly knew her.
Just trying to get things straight in my mind.
Yeah? Look, you said I can go whenever I want, right? Well, I want to go now, okay?
I'll arrange a car.
Kerry's ID bracelet from St. Hugh's. Looks like the rest of Julie's bedsit's been cleared of any whiff of a baby.
But she couldn't quite let go completely, eh?
Yeah, well, she just overlooked it. It was stuffed into the pocket of a hold-all.
Things are not looking good for our Julie, are they?
Tosh.
Despite my best efforts, Hemings has decided to withdraw his cooperation. I've said I'll arrange for a car, if you want to stall him.
Damn. Well, I do. At least wait till Alan gets back from the depot. Narika, have another go at Julie. Get a bit heavier this time. This might oil the wheels.
So when she told you she was pregnant, you decided to help her out?
That's right. Only a few pounds to ease things along. She was so miserable about being broke, you see.
Well, how did Mrs. Poole take all this? Oh, sorry.
I didn't tell her. We parted company about 20 years ago.
Oh.
Milk?
Yes, please.
Anyway, I assure you, my feelings for Julie are purely platonic. Or fatherly, I suppose. Yes, I know she's a pretty girl, but our relationship was entirely chaste, Constable Ackland. I wouldn't have lasted 25 years with social services if I'd hopped into bed with every client I'd fancied, believe me. And if you don't, you can confirm it with Julie.
Thank you. You didn't go and visit her in hospital, though?
No, I feel bad about that. Unfortunately, I was busy. I do counselling work now, privately. Marriage, families, that sort of thing. And for a bit, I just sort of lost touch. There's no excuse.
Do you think she could harm her baby?
No. No, I don't. She wanted it very much. After all, if she wanted to get rid of it earlier, she could have done so much more easily, couldn't she? Biscuit?
Thank you.
Julie, look. Here.
You've got no right to go through my stuff!
We have, actually. Look, Julie, you've got to understand, nobody's out to get you. See, the law knows women can get depressed or confused after they've had a baby. And we're very worried about Kerry, about whether she's safe. Well, you must be too. Because you're a mum. And you love her, don't you?
I never hurt her, I promise, I swear.
Sometimes, if they feel they can't cope, mothers leave their babies somewhere for someone else to find and look after. Is that what you did, Julie? Then where is she? Because you do know where she is, don't you, Julie?
Ask Neil. He said he'd take care of everything.
Message for DCI Meadows. According to depot gossip, Hemings had a bit on his side until a few months ago. I don't know, something he picked up en route, so to speak. He was a bit cagey about it, apparently. But a couple of them seem to remember him mentioning a Julia.
Sir, message.
Julia. Well, that's near enough, I reckon. Better cancel that car.
Look, how much longer is this going to be? I could have walked home by now.
Yeah, well, look, I'll give him another call, all right?
Neil Hemings.
About time.
I'm Detective Chief Inspector Meadows. Mr. Hemings, I'm arresting you on suspicion of disposing of a baby. You don't have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
So I slept with her. There's no law against that, is there?
No. But we get very annoyed with people who aren't straight with us.
Especially when a baby's life could be at risk.
Look, I told you again and again, she never gave me no baby.
And you told us again and again that you didn't have an affair with her.
But think, it don't make no sense. Why would I agree to take it? What am I supposed to do with it? Bring it home and give it to the wife? Here, darling, look after this for me.
Julie says that you told her you'd take care of everything. Your exact words.
She knew what I meant.
Which was?
Her abortion. I told her I'd pay for it.
Oh, that's big of you.
How'd you take it?
Weren't having none of it.
What did you do?
Nothing. I said if that's what she wants, and she can look after it. By herself.
What about your wife? Weren't you afraid Julie would tell her?
Just deny it. Say she was lying. Like she's lying about giving me the baby.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find her.
Eh?
Kerry.
Yeah. What'll happen to him?
Neil? Depends on what he's done.
Yeah, right. He should have looked after us, though, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I think, shall I, Neil? When Julie refused to have an abortion, you got scared you'd spill the beans to your wife. So you decided to do a deal, not to pay maintenance or anything like that. That's too expensive. It goes on forever. So you offered to take care of everything, like you said. Provided she let you have Kerry.
No.
After all, you knew she was desperate about the future. Alone, living in one room. This was her one chance to keep her conscience clear and still be free.
You got it so wrong.
And she jumped at the chance, didn't she, eh? Except for one thing. What would you do with a baby? You couldn't take her home, could you, eh? What would the wife say? Break up the family, wouldn't it? So you dumped her, didn't you?
You are sick, you know that. Really sick.
No, that's not sick, Neil. That's real life.
Oh, maybe for you, mate, but not for me. I couldn't kill a baby. I couldn't kill nothing.
I didn't say anything about killing, Neil.
It's what you meant. But I just couldn't do that. I love kids. I got 2.
I thought you got 3. Have you forgotten, Kerry?
What now?
I'll just see if an interview room's free.
Oh, not more questions.
You lying cow. You never give me that baby, and you know it, you lying bitch.
That's enough.
Go on, tell him. I ain't done nothing. Tell him!
Hey, come here.
Don't worry. I ain't gonna touch her. She ain't worth it. Dumping your own kid.
Put him back in the cell, Sergeant.
I never did!
Come on.
Hello, Julie. I'm Detective Chief Inspector Meadows.
Interview of Julie Callahan, DCI Meadows and W.P.C data present.
Right, Julie, I'm going to ask you a few questions and I want you to be truthful with me. OK? I must warn you, you're still under caution, so anything you say may be given in evidence. You're also entitled to free legal advice. You understand? Could you say yes or no for the tape, please?
Yes.
Right, now, W.P.C data here has been very patient, but she tells me she's beginning to have serious doubts about your story.
You see, Julie, for a mother whose baby's missing, possibly dead, you don't seem that wound up.
And after what we've just witnessed, I tend to agree. You seem more interested in accusing the father than finding Kerry. Is that right?
He should have looked after us.
He should have done, but he didn't. Is that why you're trying to get back at him, Julie? Could you say yes or no for the tape, please?
Yes. He said he was going to leave his wife.
Did you give him Kerry?
No,
Where is she?
I don't know.
You must know. Now, she was with you when you left the hospital. She was in the bed sit with you. So what have you done with her?
I sold her.
Constable Ackland.
Could we have a word, please, Mr. Poole? Inside.
What for?
Kerry Ann Callahan. We have reason to believe you might know where she is.
What reason?
According to our information, you bought her.
They put her on me chest. There was this little face all squashed up, you know, with a flat nose and crying. I looked down and I thought, this is it. And I tried to love her, be a good mother. I just wanted to sleep mostly. I mean, I didn't hate her or nothing. She was just this problem, you know.
Whose idea was it? The adoption?
Mr. Poole. He said he knew this couple who'd give her a really nice home. So I thought, why not? It's more than I could do.
And you trusted him?
Yeah. He's always been very nice, helped me out. I told him I'd have to see them, make sure they was all right. But as soon as he gave them Kerry, I could tell they were going to love her.
If you wanted Kerry adopted, Julie, why didn't you just go to the social services?
Why do you think? I needed the money.
How much do they pay you?
200.
£200. It's not a lot for a human life, is it?
It is to me.
So you deny paying Julie Callahan to place Kerry for adoption?
It's a ridiculous notion.
This private counselling of yours, what's it involve?
I counsel people.
Yeah, about what?
Family life, relationships.
You're trained?
As a social worker, yes, but I've got a lot of experience in these areas.
Does your counselling ever involve advice about social services?
Well, sometimes.
How to get round the system?
How to get the most out of it.
What's on the computer, Mr. Poole?
That's confidential.
Can we see?
No.
All right. Martin Poole, I'm arresting you on suspicion of placing a child for adoption contrary to the Adoption Act of 1976. You do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
This is outrageous.
Yeah. Can we see what's on the computer, please? And your discs. All of them.
What'll happen to me?
You'll probably be bailed to return here in about a month. Then it depends on the CPS. You could be charged with wasting police time, offences under the Adoption Act.
Will I go to prison?
You'll probably just get a caution.
Well, Julie, you'll be pleased to know we found her.
Great.
Yeah, it's a couple in Wood Green. Someone's going to pick her up.
Can I see her?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Thanks. Only, well, I think I want her back, see?
No.
You can't take her. She's our baby.
According to our information, she's been illegally placed.
Well, that's rubbish.
Can I see the papers then, please, Mr. Mitchell?
Well, they're not here right now. They're in the bank for safekeeping.
You're only putting off the inevitable, Mr. Mitchell.
What inevitable?
How old is Susanna, Mrs. Mitchell?
8 days.
Well, you shouldn't have any papers. You can't even begin to adopt a baby less than 6 weeks old by law, in case the mother changes her mind. Didn't Martin Poole tell you that?
He didn't have to. Must know the adoption law's inside out by now, been to the hoop often enough. Too old, it seems.
How much do you pay?
2,000. Don't suppose we'll see any of that back.
No.
You've got kids, I expect.
Yes.
Let's get this over with.
Ian.
What can we do?
Mrs. Mitchell. Well, can I? Just to the police station. Thanks.
go for a little ride?
I don't know what I've been doing, really. I mean, she's all I've got, isn't she? Because I never had a family of my own. Not a real one. I mean, I don't even know where my mum is, if she's alive, even. And that for Kerry. Too beautiful, really. Or to go into a home like me. I mean, a kid should know its parents, shouldn't it? It's real parents. I mean, I thought me and Neil and Kerry, you know, we could be a family. Just because I ain't got him don't mean I can't have her, does it? And the council's got to give us a flat now, haven't they, like you said?
Perhaps if we just fostered her. Do you think they'd let us just foster?
It's really not for me to say, Mr. Mitchell.
I mean, they could see that we've given her a good home and looked after her and everything. Yes. But well, then, who knows?
Face it, it's over.
Look, Mr. Mitchell, I know how you feel.
No, you don't.
My client has decided to cooperate fully with your inquiries.
Very sensible.
To which end, he is prepared to admit the charges for which he was arrested and would like 23 other offences to be taken into consideration.
OK. We'll want a full statement, of course.
Of course.
Where did you get the names from?
Well, once you know your way around inside the system. I was only providing a service to make everyone happy.
And yourself a great deal of money.
No one ever complained, Constable Ackland.
Right. You know what in your own recognizance means. It means you have a responsibility to turn up, and if you don't, it's another offence. All right? I'll sign here, then.
Just take a seat for a moment, will you? Thank you.
Kerry,
Now, wait a minute.
she's my baby.
Josh, let her have it for a moment.
Do you miss Mummy, then?
Here's your rosters, Andrew. Very interesting. So, you found your missing baby, then?
Mother sold it. Now she wants it back.
Fat chance.
Don't you believe it? According to social services, if she cooperates with them and sorts herself out, she can have her within a couple of months.
You're not serious.
Till then, the child will be fostered, with the mother having full access.
What? Sale or return, is it now? Life in the market economy.